Good day, family. Welcome back to this new video, and it is your boy once again, Gbpaud. As you saw the thumbnail, guys, I'm back. I'm finally back, guys. Like, I know it's been a long time, guys. I have not been uploading any videos, and surely for those ones who have been following me for a long time, you have seen and surely you are wondering what's happening. Okay, guys, basically I was launching my new company, which is called Polos Biologistics and Property. Yes, so it took me a bit long and I had to be innovative. I had to give it more time. I'm very sorry for being inconsistent, guys, but I'm actually back for good. I'm back for good, guys. I'm back for good, and I'm back with value added knowledge. I'm back with many more much skill and more knowledge. So, guys, I would also like to thank everyone who has been there for me. I can see that the numbers of views have increased, the numbers of subscribers have increased, and I've seen also the comments. You're starting to be to speak a bit, okay? You're starting to become a bit comfortable, which is what I like, okay? So, and also in the comments, there's something that I also acknowledge, is that there are people who actually like my work, and there are people who hate my work. I don't know why, but you know, the more you get recognition, you have to get used to this. You have to get used to the fact that there will be people who like you and there will be people who don't like you, okay? But you have to stick with the people who like you. So to all those who like my work, please stay tuned, guys, because I'm about to give you value added knowledge. I'm about to give you mind blowing knowledge, and I'm very much sure that with what I'm going to show you on this upcoming videos, it will make you a profitable trader. Trust me, guys, this is awesome. This is a new skill. Okay, so guys, as I'm going to show you many analysis and all those kind of stuff, you will see that a lot of change, because now I'm taking trades only on the London session and sometimes also on the New York sessions. So basically I only trade 3 times per day, and I take intraday trades. So swing trades, I'll be taking them, but it will be it won't be something that I will be doing always, okay? It will be like when I spot a good setup for a swing trade, but most of the time it will only be scalping, or I can say intraday. So guys, let's get into the video. Last week I was on GBP for the whole week, which is something that I didn't want to hold for the whole week, but it was hitting targets after targets, so I had to hold it, guys. But this was an awesome trade which I took on the London session. So basically right now we are on GBP, guys. I just want to show you and give you a bit of a case study, okay? So we are in GBP on the daily time frame. We're just going to use the daily time frame, the M15 and the M30 time frame. So you decide on the M15 or on the M30, guys, but I say I prefer using the M30 time frame, not basically the H1, because the when I'm speaking about M15 and M30s for spotting actually good entries, okay? So as you can see over here, from the sideways, we have been having a bearish momentum. We have been having a bearish momentum, and we entered into something like consolidation, a range, okay, guys? But we've been breaking and creating new lows over here. As you can see over here, we broke and we created a new low, went to the upside, created a new low, and going back to the upside. And also here, if you can see very well, we have been creating a level which has been supported many times. As you can see, we've supported it over here. The market broke to the downside, and we got a retest over here, and we got another double retest over here. This is where we took our trade, basically. So we also have our key points over here, areas which the market has played a lot. We have this one over here and another 2 touches over here. We have a false breakout onto this part of the level, and also looking at this other side, we have a bit of a head and shoulder, a left shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder to the bottom, and again a retest, and over to this part, okay? So let's just jump into our M30 time frame. But If we can cut this level, we can see we had a rejection. This is where I jumped into my M30 time frame. It was 9 o'clock in the morning, which is when London session opens basically. So on the M30 time frame, we're just going to have a bit of a clear view of everything basically. Let's just switch on our sessions. Okay, so right here I need all your focus, guys. I need all your focus basically. So this was the touch where we got the retest, we got the rejection. Okay guys, this was the touch. So we can basically see that the market have been increasing on this other side, and if we can have a clear look over here, we have also some bit of a support. We have some bit of a support on this other part. Okay, but it's not something that I'll be focusing on. We had a support on that part. I won't be focusing on that. So guys, as you can see, okay, as you can see, we are focusing on this part first. Okay, the market was on that path, and the London session was about to open. The London session is this one, which opened at 9 o'clock on the blue part. Okay, and on this pink part, dark pink part, is the London session mixed with the New York session, because the New York session opened while the London session is open. And on this orange part, the London session ended, then the New York session continued. The white path are agent sessions. We don't trade on agent sessions, and I mostly take my trades on the New York session. Okay, so basically what we had over here, I'd say this one also, the support really helped us a lot, because surely if we can take it to this other side, it has been supported many other times. As you can see, it has been supported many other times. It is a really very strong support, as we broke to the upside and we came back to retest it, and this was a bit of a false breakout to collect all those liquidity, because over this part there's liquidity lying over here. But then over here we have another point of interest, which surely supported this other part. Let me just draw it for you guys, but I don't want to confuse you with all those kind of stuff. Okay, but we had to come and grab this part so that we may go to the upside. So as we go to the upside, guys, we can see that the London session open over here. Okay, and as the London session open over here, we can see it's busy supporting our support levels, okay, to the upside. And over here we had a push to the upside, giving us a rejection and a change of direction, and the market went back. Over here we can see we have a point of interest, which is our order block. This is our M30 order block, 30 minutes order block. We can extend it to the other path, because I can see on this other side we have also mitigated. Okay, so let's just do this. We need our black color, we need our italics and our bold. So this is our M30 order block. Okay, M30 order block. Let's take it to 16. Take it to the inside and the middle center. Okay, so basically we have our M30 order block, guys. So when the order block was mitigated, it was about at 4:30. It was about at 4:30. The London session was about to end. This is where I took my trade. But to others, you had an opportunity over here, you had an opportunity over here. It was basically your choice, but I needed a very clear setup. I'm not a person to look at some narrow stuff or some things which are pegged. Okay, so I wanted a very clear setup, because if I didn't receive this clear setup, I wouldn't have taken this trade. But surely I had an order block, and I knew that a clear setup would have come. Okay, because most of the times when you have order blocks, I'm expecting two mitigations, or a mitigation of I'm expecting actually an order flow. I'm expecting an order flow. And basically over here, this is where I took my trade. I saw this rejection candle, then I had my confirmation candle. After this confirmation candle, this is where I took my trade basically. And let me show you my target. My stop loss was just around over here, I think. Okay, our stop loss can be here, but just give it a bit of air. So about 30 pips, it's okay. So 30 pips stop loss a bit, and my target was just over here. Let us zoom out and I'll show you my target. My target was over here. My target was over here because over here we had an order block. Okay, we had an order block. Perfect. That's why I actually closed my trades. Let's just do this. Okay, so that was my target, and actually my trade exceed my target. Okay, okay, so if you miss this trade, which was 1:7, you can see on the New York session it pulled through and it broke a bit of structures. Then we came into Asian session. We're expecting obviously consolidations most of the times, and the market doesn't have so much volume or so much momentum on the Asian session. You would have entered on this other path and just took the trade and came down with it. Or another, this is a third day. Okay, we are experiencing another Asian session. You would have taken your trade around over here. Surely over here there's an entry, because over here we have a consolidation. I want to teach you something about consolidation, guys. This is a range. Okay, let us draw a range over here. This is a range because obviously we have our high and our low, which this is the starting of our range. Immediately when we have this high and low, this is our range. Okay, so we have our range over this path. Then over here we can see that we had a bit of rejections and we had a break to the downside. So you are asking yourself, where am I gonna enter? Okay, you can't see any pause or anything. Just go to the M15 time frame or a lesser time frame just to see a pause. So guys, what I'm teaching you right here is very powerful. You have a break. After a break of structure, you wait for a pause. A pause is something like this, a candle like this. Then this is where you take your trade. I would have taken my trade on this right pause. Okay, this pause, immediately when this pause ends, I would have taken my trade. At least my stop loss would have been at least 27 pips. Okay, at least 27 pips. And my target, this is the same target that I'm going with. It's a 1:4 risk ratio. Look at how your trade went successfully, guys. It went successfully. And also we have again another consolidation right here. Let's just go to our M30 time frame and look at this consolidation very well. We had a consolidation right over here. Surely there is a break or something. Okay, let's say our consolidation is right over here, started right over here. Okay, perfect. Then we have a break of structure right here. Let's just go to our M15 time frame and see. We have a break of structure, and after this break of structure we can see two pauses. I would have taken my trade after this one. Even if it's this one, I would have taken it on this one because I wouldn't be expecting this second one. But if maybe you were late and you saw this second one, you can take it on the second one. Then your stop loss can be about right over here. It's about 20 pips stop loss. Okay, then target, still the same target. It's about 1:3 risk ratio. Yes, you are done for the day. This is what we call pre-London session, guys. This is a very powerful strategy that I'm teaching you right here. This is something I need you to grab. This is something I need you to backtest. Something I need you to practice each and day. This is powerful knowledge. If you can master this, guys, trust me, you'll be successful in trading, and you will be able to get any funding company. You'll be able to win all those kind of challenges. You can see consolidation, break, wait for a pause, take your trade. I mean, agent session, pre-London session, consolidation, break, wait for a pause, take your trade. Target. We're hitting target after targets, guys. Target after targets. This is something which needs practice. I wouldn't say that this is the holy grail. I wouldn't say that this is the most easiest strategy ever. For me, I know that this is one of the easiest ways, but work hard, guys. Push it. Practice every each and day. Practice every each and day. You won't get perfect setups every day. Obviously, this is not 100% win rate strategy, but I can promise you, out of 10 trades, you can win about 7 trades, then lose about 3 trades. And from those 3 trades, you find that even it's not all losers. You can find that you have about 2 break evens and 1 loss. Okay, so this is the trade that I basically took. And I was able to secure 1:7 risk ratio. It's a 228 pip target with a 30 pip stop loss. And if I scaled in, it's about again 1:4 plus 1:7. It's about 1:8 actually. So we are 2:12, 3:15 basically. 3:15 risk ratio, guys. And this one, surely by now, when it reached this part, it was on our break, our stop loss was on our entry, so we were all good, guys. We were all good. So this is the trading this is the trade that I actually took on Gbpaud, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to also like and share with your friends and family. Comment down below and tell me what you think about this video. This is a powerful thing. I will give you more examples. I will teach you more about levels. I will teach you more about zones, about consolidations, breaks and process, and everything that you need to know. Sessions, I've already made a video before, but I'll make a new one now because I feel like that one was a bit confusing. So now I'm back with many more, and we'll be focusing more on sessions because we'll be taking our trades on London session. If you're in South Africa, this is when the London session opens. London session opens on 9 o'clock in the morning. You better wake up in the morning. You better wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning. Prepare your trades. Prepare your trades. I mostly take GBP pairs. I love GBP pairs because they're the ones that really move really nicely. Mostly on London sessions. Prepare from 8 o'clock. Prepare about three pairs. Then when it is a pre-London session or London session, just take your trades, guys. Matter it, you will experience a huge move. Always there's a huge move when the London session opens. There's always a huge move. There's no way that you won't get a beautiful move or a huge move on the London session. We can even back test it back in the years. It was all like that. So guys, it is all from me, guys. I'm signing out. Yes sir.